Hello guys, welcome to the Node.js full backend API course. And in this course, you will create the APIs using the Express.js framework. And if I tell you that what is the Node.js and Express.js, so Node.js is an environment where you can run the JavaScript codes on the server sides, and the Express.js is the framework of the Node.js where you can create the APIs using the Express.js framework. Or there are so we will install the Express.js packages as well, and there are so many things to have to learn by the end of this video, and you will be able to work on the live projects directly as well. Okay, so don't miss this video, and don't skip any part of this video, otherwise you will face issues while working on the live projects as well. Okay, and there is another thing that this video is for the experienced developers and the fresher developer as well. Okay, so it doesn't mean that this video is only for the experienced developer. And there is another thing is that if you have the basic knowledge of the JavaScript language, like if you can use the if else condition and the for loops and some basic things, some basic operations. Okay, so you will be able to create the APIs on the Node.js. Okay, so there is a good thing that if you know the JavaScript a little bit too. Okay, and if you don't know that, so don't worry, you will be able to learn the JavaScript as well. Okay, so don't worry guys. So let's get started with the main content. So just go to the Node.js official website, which is the nodejs.org. Okay, or if you go to the download section, in the download section you will found that you have to install the Node.js server in your system. Okay, so if you want to install this Node.js system, okay, so just go to the your operating system. Okay, and if you like Node.js system, you can install on the Windows, Mac OS, Linux, and AIX operating system as well. Okay, along with that you can choose the architecture as well. Okay, so in my case I am using the Windows, and the x64 bit is the architecture of my operating system, and I have already installed this server in my system. Okay, and if you want to check here, okay, so first you what you have to do, so you have to download the software. Okay, and you just install this server on your system. Okay, and it's a very basic process to installation of this software. Okay, so you don't need to worry about anything. Okay, and if you want to cross check that have you installed this software correctly or not. Okay, so just open your terminal as well. Okay, so in my operating system, so there is a terminal which is the CMD. Okay, so I will just use the CMD terminal here. Or what I will do here, I will just run the command which is the node hyphen v, or in my case the number is 24.11.0. It means that I have already installed this Node.js server in my system around 4 or 5 months ago. Okay, so that's why I didn't install this again. And in your case your installation number is 25.2.1. Okay, and if you are watching this video after 5-6 months, okay, so don't worry guys, numbers will be changed, but the things remain same. Okay, so you don't need to worry about anything. Okay, or there is one important thing that first after the installation and after the cross checking of the version. Okay, so first you should check the environment variables as well. Okay, what you have to do, so just go to the environment variables. Okay, so in my case uh, just I will just go to the environment variables, or you will see the system variables. Okay, and while you scroll down, then you will see that there is a path. Okay, in the path you will see the c colon slash program files slash node.js slash. Okay, so this is the path is automatically added there. Okay, and in your case the path is not added here. Okay, so you can add the manually too as well. Okay, so just click on the new, and then you will be able to create the path as well. Okay, so so the things I have done here from my side, and the thing is that there is a very important thing here. Okay, so I will just uh, use the node.js, so I will just use the VS code here. Okay, or I have opened a folder and which I name it as a node hyphen API. Okay, or things before the starting the things. Okay, so first there are there are some basic things about the APIs which I want to tell you. Okay, we will use the MongoDB server, cloud server as well. Okay, so it means that I won't install the MongoDB server in my system locally. Okay, I will just use the cloud based MongoDB. Okay, so that you will be able to understand how the cloud MongoDB works. Okay, and the cloud MongoDB works the same as the local MongoDB. Okay, but for ensure the things, okay, use the cloud based MongoDB as well. Okay, so and I will tell you the configuration of the MongoDB cloud based as well. Okay, and another thing is that we will install the 2 3 packages to work to create the APIs in the Node.js. Okay, so first, what you have to do, we will initialize our Node.js here. Okay, so what's the basic command to use it here? Okay, so I will just use the npm init hyphen y. Just hit the enter. There you will see that there is a new file which is created and the name is package.json. Okay, or when you go there, then you will see that there are some key values are already added. Okay, so you don't need to do anything here. Okay, after that I will just install the express.js uh, libraries. Okay, so what I will do here, so npm install or express and just hit the enter, and then you will see that there will be a new file which name it as a package log.json, and the folder is created which is the node underscore modules. So and in this modules you will see that there are so many packages I have installed regarding the express.js. Okay, now the thing is that so we have installed the packages regarding the express.js framework, but along with that we have to install the package for the MongoDB as well. Okay, like we will connect the MongoDB and create the some MongoDB operations as well. Okay, so what I will do here, I will just use the npm install or Mongoose. That's it. But I will just hit the enter, and so the Mongoose is the package to work with the MongoDB. Okay, so I will tell you later in this video, so you don't need to worry about anything. Okay, so we have installed several packages as well, and if you want to cross check here, okay, so just scroll down, then you will see that there are around hundreds of packages we have installed regarding the express and mongoose as well. Okay, so there are so many packages we have installed. Okay, or guys, tada, if you have done these two things, and if you are able to these two things. Okay, so congratulations guys. Okay, and we will be able to move to the next step as well, and this step is very crucial. Okay, and we will set up the middleware as well. Okay, and first I will tell you that what is the middleware. So uh, in the programming world, middleware is known as that configuration of the project. It means that we configure the project how the authentication works, how the authorization works, and what's the route of the APIs, and what's the on which port number your project should run. Okay, so there are so many things we run we add in the middleware. Okay, and in my case I will just create a new file which I will name it as a server.js. Okay, so I have added a new file which is the server.js, and here we will set up the middleware. Okay, or so without getting any less, so let's get add some middlewares. Okay, so that you will see that how the middleware works in the node.js. So first we have to inject the express. Okay, so what you have to do, simply I will just create the constant. Okay, or I will just use the I will just name it as a express, or here I will just use the require function. Okay, and in the require function I will just uh, call the express. So I have called this express package. Along with that, what I will do here, I will create another variable which I will name it as the app, or I will So here I have initialized the express function. Now what I will do here, there is several things which I have to do here. Okay, or I will just use the uh, express.json. Okay, so I am just using, so I'm just commanding this middleware. Okay, I'm just configure the middleware as a JSON. Okay, it means that whenever I will hit the API, so I will send the response in the JSON format. Along with that, I will get the I will get the response from the server side as in the JSON format as well. Okay, so this is the first thing which I have added here. Now I will just use the app.use and just write the extra.url encoded. Okay, or I will just uh, use the n extended. Okay, so we are using the pattern which is the url encoded, and I am extending this so I have enabled the extended, which is true. Now I will create another thing which I will name it as a listen app.listen, or I will set up the port number as 6060. It means that whenever I will run this project, so my API should run on the port number 6060. Okay, or I will initialized and I will create an anonymous function, or I will give the message, and I will add the log which I will name it as which I will give the message which is which should be application is running on port 6060. So there is a few things which we have added in the middleware, or so the things which I like to explain you again. First, we have added the express using the require function. Okay, after that I have created another variable which is the app, and in the app I am using the express function. Okay, now what I will do here, I am just configuring some things that I want to use the JSON format at the time of requesting the body and at the time of the responding from the APIs. Another thing is that I am setting up the things which is the URL encoded, and I want to extend uh, it as well. So that's why I enabled it as a true. Okay. Or after that, I have setting another thing which is the app.listen, and the listen on which port 6060. Okay, and the second parameter I am passing here, which is the anonymous function. Okay, or I am just I am just printing the message which is the application is running on port number 6060. Okay, or if I want to check that everything is working fine or not, so simply I will create an API. Okay, so what I will do here, app.get, that's it. Okay, or here I will first, you have to add the endpoint. Okay, so I will just name it as a hello world. Okay, simply I will just get the message. Okay, or like this, or in the second parameter, what I will do here, I will just use the request and response. Okay, or in my scenario that I have added the things like that app.get here, we can use the app.post, app.put, app.delete. So these are the so many methods we will create while working on the CRUD operations using the MongoDB database. Okay, so there are a lot of things we will work throughout this course. Okay, or this course is very important for you guys as well. Okay, so don't skip any part of this video. Okay, so we have setting up the things, and we have added the APIs like app.get. Okay, so my API is get type. Okay, or so, and the endpoint name is slash API slash hello world. Okay, or another thing is that in the second parameter I am just passing the anonymous function, okay, in the anonymous function you can see that there are two parameters I am passing here, which is the request and response. So it means that in this function the first parameter is the request body which I want to send to the API, okay, and this is the response which I'm getting from the API from the server side, okay. So these two parameters is always used in this anonymous function. Now what I will do here, okay, simply I will just use the response.json, okay, or along with that what I will do here, simply I I will just create an object, okay, or in the JSON object I will just pass the message which is the hi, I am Rohan, okay, that's it, okay, or welcome to the Node.js full backend course, that's it, okay, or I will just name it as a status is true, that, or if I want to set the status as well, okay, so the status I will just use the status which is the 200, okay. So the things we have set up the things like response dot status status with status codes, okay, and first you should know about the HTTP status, okay, HTTP codes. So it means that so that you will be able to understand that how the API is working, okay. So in my case I am using the HTTP status code which is the which is 200, okay, and in the programming world, in the API world, 200 is known as the OK status, okay. Or if you want to see that list of the status codes in the APIs, okay, so just go to the Google Chrome and just see HTTP status codes, that's it, okay. There you will see the list of the status codes, okay. So if you get the status codes between 100 to 199, then you will see that informational response. If you see that response between the 200 to 299, so you will see that so that your API is working successfully, okay, and this is the indicating that your API is working and working correctly, okay, and you are getting the successful response as well, okay. But if you get the response between that 300 to 399, so it means that you are seeing that redirection message. It means that you are clicking on the one endpoint, okay, and it is redirecting to the another endpoint. So this is the redirection message, okay. And if you see that the response between 400 to the 499, it means that this is the client side response error. It means that you are sending the request body in the wrong way. So it means that there is no issue from the server side. Like suppose I am using the two projects, which is first is the Angular frontend and the second is the backend Node.js. Okay, if you are sending the request body from the Angular side, okay, so, to the Node.js backend API, okay, so it means that, and if you are getting the error between the 400 to the 499, it means that you are not sending the request body and you are not hitting the API in the correct manner, okay. So you will see these numbers as well, okay. But if you see the errors, if you see the numbers between the 500 to the 599, it means that the issue is from the R side, like backend side, okay. It means that front end side is working correctly, but while you fetching the while you working with the Node.js API, so there are some issues in the Node.js backend project, okay. So these are the HTTPS codes, okay, we use in the APIs, okay. So I will tell you later in this video, okay, and we will use the so many HTTP codes so that you will you will understand that how the HTTP works as well, okay. Or there are some basic HTTP number, okay, so that you will be able to understand that. So first is the 200 means that your API is working correctly, okay. and 201, it means that you have created the resource successfully on the server side. Okay, if you are getting the HTTP codes on from the API, which is the 400, it means that your endpoint is like you are hitting the wrong endpoint. Okay, it means that the method is not available, the endpoint is it is not available in the Node.js project. Okay, and if you are getting the response like 500, it we name it as a servers went wrong. Okay, or it means that we are like the problem is from the server side project. But if you are getting the number which is the 403, it means that you can't access this endpoint. Okay, or it, and the another thing is that the server is not running as well. Okay, so, and the server is off. Okay, so there are two scenarios where we get this here. Okay, and if you get the number which is the 415, it means that you are not sending the request body in the correct manner. Okay, API wants the request body as a JSON format, but if you are like but you are sending the request body in the XML format. So in this scenario you will see that media type error. Okay, and this media type error is known as 415. Okay, so you should know these basic HTTPS codes before proceeding further. Okay, or and these are the basic HTTPS codes, and in the 90% cases we got these 5 6 HTTPS codes from the APIs. Okay, so don't worry, you will learn lot of things in this video. Okay, or there is another thing. So I have, so let's go to the main content again. Okay, so we have created for our first API, which is the app.get, or in the first parameter you can see that I have created the endpoint which is the slash API slash hello world. Okay, after that we are in the second parameter. Okay, you can see that I have created the anonymous function. In the anonymous function I am I am passing the request or response. Okay, or so in the response I am just using, so I'm just adding the status code which is the 200, or with the JSON format. Okay, in the JSON format I have added the anonymous object which is the message, and you, whenever you will hit this API, then you will get the response which is first response will be message, and second should be status. Okay, so let's check this API while running on your Postman. Okay, or if you want to run this API, okay, so we will use another software which is a Postman. Okay, and Postman is an API runner. Okay, be able to run the APIs as well. Okay, and if you don't know about the Postman, okay, so I have separately created on the Postman videos. Okay, so that you will be able to understand the Postman truly as well. Okay, so I will just add a new collection. Okay, or so collection, or I will just name this collection as a Node.js YT. That's it. Okay, and you can name it anything as well. Okay, simply I will just add a new request. Okay, so here there are so many things that you can see here. Okay, so what I will do here, first I will run the server as well. Okay, so I will, what I will do here, simply just run the command which is the npm start. That's it. So you see the message which is the application is running on the port 6060. Okay, so what I will do here, I am just copying the URL, superb, endpoint, or go to your Postman, or just I will just add the HTTP or local host and colon or 6060. I will paste the endpoint like this, or simply I will send the request. There you will see the response, which is the message, and message is, hi, I am Rohan. Welcome to Node.js full backend course, and status is true. So congratulations guys, if you got the response like this, okay, or if you watching this video till here, it means that you actually you are learning a good thing, okay, or you will be able to create APIs on the live projects as well, okay. So we have created our first API, okay, or this is a good thing as a starting point, okay. So you see there that application is running on port number 6060, okay, and we can change the port number as well, okay. So like if I want to run the port API on the port number 1000, okay, or simply what I will do here, I will just run the API again, okay, or I will just first I will hit this endpoint as well, okay, and we will see that there is nothing is happening here, okay, or if what if I search the port number which is the 1000. So in this way you can set up the port number as well, okay, and right now I am using the HTTP, not the HTTPS, okay. So there is a different thing while working with the SSL as well, okay. So right now I'm just using the port number 1000, okay. Now what I will do here, okay, so we have created our first API, or congratulations guys, you have doing it, so you have done a very important step, and you have understand that how the middleware is working, and how and what's the importance of the middleware in the Node.js, okay. Now I will I will create another API. Okay. Uh, so first we will first we will create the static APIs. After that we will do the CRUD operations. Okay, with the MongoDB server. So delete you delete message. That's it. Okay. I will just name it as delete message. Okay. Along with that, I will just use the request and response. Okay. Or I will create another thing. Okay, a response is I will response.json. Okay, and I'm just using the things like this. Okay, a message is user deleted successfully. Okay, like this. So we have created another endpoint which is the delete message. Okay, so not deleted. Okay, message deleted successfully. Okay, or I will just add a new endpoint. Okay, so that we will be able to work with this API. Okay, right now I am just using the delete app.delete HTTP verb. Okay, so simultaneously I have to change this thing here. Okay, or I will just paste the things. Okay, or delete users so far, or I will choose the delete here. Okay, or in this scenario first let me rerun this application so that we won't face any issue. Okay, or I will just name it as I will just hit the command npm start. Okay, or I will send the request again. Then you will see that can't delete. Okay, cannot delete. Okay, so API not found. And why this API not found? Let's cross check the things. So API delete message. Okay, so this is delete message. So here you see that we got the response which is the 404 not found. It means that I have entered the wrong endpoint. Okay, so you see that I just added the method name which is the delete hyphen users. Okay, and whenever I just hit the send request, then you see that 404 not found. Okay, it means that I have added, and I'm just using, and I'm just trying to access the wrong endpoint as well. Okay, or and I have changed the thing. Okay, if I send the request again, then you will see the message which message deleted successfully. Okay, now let's see that about the post method. Okay, first you should know the basics, then we will start the CRUD operations. Okay, or app dot post. Yes, this API is super important. Okay, add users like this, or I will just use these two parameter, request and response. And guys, till now you understand that how this API, like how this how the Node.js is super easy to understand, and how the easy to create the APIs in the JavaScript. Okay, so if you love this thing, okay, so just hit the like button. Okay, just share this video to your friends or colleagues or network as well. Or I just want to remind that please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, so that. It give me appreciation to my work as well. Okay, or I will feel very good that as much as you love this video as well. Okay, you love, so I'm just waiting for a response on this video. Okay, so what I will do here, first, there are there is so many things we will do here. Okay, so I will do the thing which is the I will just use the response dot JSON. Okay, or okay, so let's see. So first is the username. Okay, or the I am sending the response which I am like I am getting the response which I am sending through the request body. Okay, so that you will be understand that what's the so what's the request body and response body. Okay, so I am just use so I am just assigning the request dot username, okay, to the JSON object. Okay, or password. Okay, password, I will just use the request dot password like this. Or another thing, I will use the phone number. Okay, so request dot phone, super, along with that city, request dot city, super. So there is a thing that how to use the request and response in the APIs. Okay, or I am using the post method to run the APIs. Okay, or I will just run this API again. Okay, or I will just add a new endpoint, new HTTP file here, so that you will be able to run this API as well. Okay, so I've just copied the things like this. Or what I will do here, simply I will just change the endpoint with the API slash add users, or I will just use the HTTP post. Okay, or I will just, so I will send the body. Okay, or like whenever you whenever you use the post API, it means that you want to add something to the server, like there is a registration form, login form, or any kind of form. Okay, so in this scenario we use the post APIs. Okay, or in my scenario, I am just trying to give and send some data to the API. Okay, or what I will do here, simply go to the row, or the type is JSON type. Okay, now I will create the JSON object of what I will send here. Username, the username is Rohan. Okay, or password, super, or let me okay, password is Rohan at the rate 123. Okay, here you will see the phone as well. In the phone you will I will set the number which is the like this. Okay, or along with that, city. Okay, so city I will set as a Jaipur. Okay, superb. Now, what I will do here, simply I will just hit the enter, and we will see, and you will see the request which I am not getting right now. Okay, so let me check it again that everything is working correctly or not. Okay, so what the thing I have done here wrong here. Okay, so let me check it again. So I will console the request body so that we will understand that what the mistake we have done here. Okay, and I will run this API again. Okay, or I will go to the Postman, or I will send the request again. Okay, so I am getting the empty object. Okay, so what the thing we have done here? Okay, so uh, let's check. So accept. Okay, so we have added the things like this. So where the problem we face right now? Okay, okay. I understand the thing. Okay, so you have to use the body request dot body. Okay, body. Okay, I forgot to use the body here. Okay, so you see there. Okay, that we are getting the request in the body section. Okay, so whenever you confuse the things that everything is working fine or not. Okay, so just console your request body, then you will be understood that everything is working fine or not. Okay, so that's why I console it as well. Okay, and I will run this API again. Oh, I will send the request. Then you will see the response, which is the username, password, phone, and city. Or in this way, we created our post APIs as well. Now this time to work with the uh, HTTP put API. Okay, or what I will do here, HTTP put. Okay, or API or update users. Okay, like when we use the HTTP put. Okay, want to some changes in the form, like you mistakenly added the wrong phone number, or like you typed the wrong names. Okay, so in this scenario we use the HTTP put API and we update the results in the form. Okay, so that's why I'm using the HTTP put. In the parameters I will use the request and response. Okay, so there are some basic fundamentals to use the APIs. Okay, if you want to change any object in the database. Okay, so first you should understand that how the HTTP, like how the update works. Okay, like if your record is exist in your database in your collection. Okay, so first you should check that first you should fetch the records using the record ID. Okay, after that what you have to do, you have to reassign those values again, and thereafter you should update the values. So this is the phenomenon of the update works in the APIs. Okay, so you should always remember that some silly things. Okay, and these things same apply on the delete function as well. Okay, like first you have to check that what record I want to delete. So you give the row ID to the database, then this row ID will search the record. After that you will be able to remove the records from the database. Put or delete works. Okay, so I will just add the comment. Okay, uh, get the records. Okay, after that what I'm doing here. Okay, so that I got some records. After that what I will do here, I'm just assign the records value from the request body. Then I will update the records. Then after that I will send the updated records here. Okay, so in this way the update works. Now I will just run the API again. Okay, npm start. Okay, or I will just take the endpoint, which is the API update user. Okay, or I will add the duplicate endpoint. Okay, now super. I will just put API, or in the body section I have added these things. or you will get the response like this. So in this way, put APIs works. Okay, or in so till now you understand that how the API is creating, how the API is working, how the API is created in the Node.js. Okay. Now, and you understand that what's the basic syntax to create the APIs, or we have used the static data to create the APIs in the Node.js, in the Express.js, and you see that we added the Express.js. After that, we configure some things like JSON and URL and coded. Along with that, created these four APIs, which is the get, delete, post, put, and you understand the phenomena to work with the request and response. Okay, or you see that while we adding the records, then we added to, like we forgot to add the body as well. Okay, like the request contain so request body always contains in the body section. Okay, after that you will be able to catch the records like this. Okay, or we console the body as well, so that we understand that okay, so here we made we were making the mistakes. Okay, so if so the we have understand the syntax of the APIs in the Node.js. Now we will do the actual CRUD operations on the MongoDB database. Okay, so we have installed the package, which is the Mongoose package. Along with that, what I will do here, first I will just clean this server.js file. Okay, like I don't want these APIs anymore. Super. Now what I will do here, simply I will just call the Mongoose. Okay, or require Mongoose. Super. And first, we will go to the MongoDB Atlas server, and we will use the server as the, like we will use the Atlas server there. Okay, so what you have to do here, okay, simply I will go to the, I will just open the Google Chrome, and I will search the MongoDB Atlas. Like my purpose is to use the MongoDB Atlas, which is that you will be able to work with the cloud server as well. Okay, so that in the production mode, you always work with the MongoDB Atlas. Okay. So this is the thing uh, we are using the MongoDB Atlas cloud server directly in our local project. Okay, so let's go to the main page of the MongoDB Atlas. Okay, so we will understand that how the CRUD operation works in the Express.js, and how the MongoDB functions is used in the project. Okay, so simply I will sign up with the Google account, and you have to same as well, or simply I will just sign up the things. Okay, and I will just continue with the authentication. Or right now, okay, so okay, so right now it is signing to the dashboard, or I am just accepting its privacy and policies and terms and services. Okay, so we will land on the MongoDB Atlas dashboard, and we see that registration is success, and we see the welcome page of the MongoDB. Or there you see that welcome to the Atlas. Let's build something great. Okay, so getting to what's your primary goal. So my primary goal is to build a project I have mind. Okay, or how long you will develop in a MongoDB? So around more than a year. What programming languages are primary building on MongoDB? So right now I am using the JavaScript Node.js. What type of data you will project your users? Okay, not sure. That's it. Will your application include any of the following architecture models? Uh, Let me see. Okay, not sure. I'm not sure. That's it. So I just want to like you don't need to anything. Just skip this process. Okay. So here you see that deploy your cluster. Okay. So we will use the cluster cloud of the MongoDB, or whenever you work with the production environment, then you will see then you will get some dashboard like this. But in our scenario, we will use the free version of the cluster. Okay, and we will get the storage of 512 MB along with that. Or I will just name the cluster as a node YT API. That's it. Okay, so that I will be able to understand it. Okay, so this cluster is created for the YouTube video. Okay, or so I don't want to add any tags, or just and I just want to go to the uh, configuration of this thing. Okay, like I don't want to anything add here. Okay, so I will just cancel the things. Okay, or okay, so I mistakenly I close the things. Okay, so I will just name it as a node YT API. Okay, or I will choose the free version, or I will just use the create deployment, so that we will be able to understand and create the APIs. Okay, create the things, or this is the username. Okay, so I will just copy the credential here. Okay, or right now you will see the blur screen on the credential. Like I don't want to share the credential as well. Okay, so don't worry, and I am expecting to same from you guys. Okay, so don't share this credential with anyone, otherwise he will be able to access your uh, connection. Okay, access your database directly. So I will just add the choose a connection method. Okay, so I have added so I have created a database user, or choose a connection method. Okay, and if you just go to choose a connection method, so I will just go to the drivers, not okay, and I will simply I will copy the URL, which is connection string. Okay, connection string of the database, or and then you have to do so many things here. Okay, or simply I will just copy the connection string as well. Okay, and by the end of this video, like you won't be able to access these endpoints. Okay, so I will just remove this cluster again. Okay, so you will be like you won't so you won't be able to work again, access again. I will check the credential. So I am just so I have just done the things here. Okay, so we have created our first cluster, or just, and if you want to get the clusters again. Okay, so like I don't want to do anything again. Okay, so so we are loading the sample data sets to the node YT API. Okay, so like it is taking time to setting up the things for you. Okay, so while the things have done. Okay, so what you have to do, so simply, I will go to the project again. Now, I have used the Mongoose package as well. Now, I will connect the Mongoose as well. Okay, so let's see MongoDB as well. So first, what I will do here, first I will create a .env file. Dot not end. I will this it's the .env file. .env file. So this so, see, so here we will use the environment variables. Okay, so that you will be understand that how the environment variables work in the Node.js. Okay, so in the environment variable, first I will add the MongoDB URI. That's it. I will just simply I will just add the MongoDB URI like this. So, and make sure that like you don't give any space between like anything. Okay, so we have added our MongoDB URI environment variable. Or first, what you have to do, we will add the MongoDB URI as well. Okay, so what you have to do here, I will inject the env file. Okay, so require is dot env. I will just use the configuration. So I am just adding the dot env configuration. Okay, and I will just add it here. Now we will add like we will add the MongoDB here. Okay, so what you have to do, first I will use the Mongoose, and I will just use the connect. In the connect, I will pass the MongoDB URI, and what you have to do here, so I will just create the constant variable, and I will just name it as a MongoDB URI. Okay, just use the process dot env dot MongoDB URI like this, or simply I will just pass the MongoDB URI like this. Okay, what do you have to do? One more thing, add an object. In the object, I will add these two things, which is the use new URL parcel and use unified topology. Okay, or so this is the things you have to use while working with the MongoDB. Make sure that you have used these spellings correctly. Use new URL parcel, and you have to enable it as a true, or just and you have to use the another thing, which is the use unified topology, which is the true. If your if your things have working properly, so I will just console a new message, which is the console.log. Okay, MongoDB is connected, or catch uh, console.log. Okay, or I will just add the message with that getting issues to connect MongoDB. That's it. Okay, so we have setting the things like this, and we have connected the MongoDB as well. What do you have to do next? Just run this application again, npm start. Okay, or we will see that everything is working fine or not, or here you will see that we are facing the issues while working with the things. So dot env is can't find the module dot env. Okay, so like we have to install a new package, which is the npm install dot env. I will just add this package again. Okay, so that if you want to work with the env files, environment files. Okay, so make sure that you have installed a .env package as well, or I will just run the application again. Or at this moment, you will see that getting issues to connect MongoDB. Okay, or what it is telling me. Okay, so getting issues to connect MongoDB. Okay, so let me check that where it is causing the issue. Or let me go to the here. Okay, so it is taking time to where it is causing the issues. On Node.js API is now let's check again. I think everything is working fine. Okay, so let me run the command again, npm start, or getting issues to connect the MongoDB. Uh, Let me print the message that error. okay, or console.log. Okay, like you have to like you should know that how to fix the error as well. Okay, so so that's why I am getting the issues. Okay, so it is telling me that the URI parameter to open URI must be string and got unified undefined. Okay, okay, guys. So, so what you have to do here? Simply, I will just remove this object again. Okay, like I don't need this object anymore, and I will tell you the reason later. So I will just enter the npm start or MongoDB is connected successfully. Okay, now the issue is understood. Here you see that I added the new URL parser and I use undefined topology. These two things is not used anymore. Like in the previous versions of MongoDB, there it is required, but right now and right now and the current version of the MongoDB, it is not required anymore. So that's why we don't need to pass such things like a new URL parser and use unified topology like this. Okay, now let me remove it again. Or whenever you set up the projects like from the scratch, you will see and you will face so many issues while working with the like while you creating the new projects in the MongoDB and the expressions. Okay, so don't worry guys, it's not a big deal. Okay, and we are developers and we always face the issues and we have to resolve the problems again. Okay, now what you have to do here, first we will create some models as well. Okay, so I have added the models folder, or I will add the services folder as well. Okay, so that we will be able to work with the MongoDB and the services as well, and we will understand the architecture of the APIs, like what's the actual architecture of the API we use in the Node.js. Okay, first what you have to do here, I will create the models of what I will create the users model. Okay, so in the users model I will uh, create the user dot js super. Okay, or I will close these things. I will add the mongoose or require mongoose. Okay, now what you will do here, mongoose dot collection base, not base collection, it's a first you have to do here, you have to mention the schema as well. Okay, so what you have to do here, simply I will just create a constant variable, or I will just user schema. Okay, or equals to a new mongoose dot schema. In the schema, what I will do here, I will pass the what the values I want, what the rows I want in the user uh, collection. Okay, so first what you have to do here, I will decide the things so first we need the username, user email, user phone number, user city, and along with that we will need the password as well. Okay, so let's see how the things are working. First username. Okay, in the username we will require we will define the things like type is another thing is that is it required to submit it in the record. So I will just enable it as a true. Okay, or what I will do here, I I want to make it unique or not, so I will enable it as a true as well. Like I want to make it unique as well. Okay, along with that I will add a new property which I will name it as the phone. Okay, in the phone I want these three things again, that that the phone number should be string type and it is required to submit, and it should be unique as well. Okay, or if and along with that, what you will do here, I want to pass the email as well. Okay, or email should follow the same things again, or I want to say I want to submit the password as well. Okay, or keep the things same. Along with that, password, email, or city. Okay, so city should have city also have the city is the required to submit, but it is not mandatory to make it unique. Okay, and the same thing applies on the password as well. Okay, and the email, phone, and username should be unique. Along with that, city or education. Okay, education, if I want to send the education. Okay, so it should be the string type, and it is required to submit as well, but education, so I'm just removing the education as a unique. Okay, so we have added so many things regarding the users. Okay, so username, phone, email, password, city. Okay, along with that we have added the user education. Now what you have to do here, we will build, and we will add these user schema into the mongoose schema. So let's see how you can inject this thing. So what you will do here, const user. Okay, or I will just use the uh, mongoose. No mongoose, it's the new model dot mongoose dot model. Okay, or I will just pass the schema as well. Okay, so the model name is user, or I will just pass the user schema like this. Superb. Or I just want to export this user file so that we can use this model into the service file. Okay, so what you have to do here, just use module dot exports equals to user. Okay, or let me make it as the proper way. Okay, so that we will able to use this parameter. Okay, so we have setting the things like this, that first we have added the mongoose. Okay, in the mongoose we have defined the user schema. Along with that we have we have added few fields like a username, phone, email, password, city, and education as well. Okay, and there you defined a few things regarding that. It should string, it should, like we have to require to submit, and it should the unique as well, like in case of username, phone, and email. Okay, and let me modify the things like that. It should be true, but in case it is not true, what I will do here, simply I will just add the message username is required. Okay, so that so that user will understand. Okay, so I have to submit the phone number as well. Okay, or I will make it as the true. Okay, or along with that I will give the message which is the phone is required, like this. Super. Or along with that, I want to make it as true. Okay, or email is required. Okay, along with that, it's a good practice to use the things like this. Okay, password is required. Okay, or city is required. Super. Along with that, education. Education is required. So there are so many things that we have to define here. And along with that, we can do same thing as with the unique message as well. Okay, so username should be unique. Okay, and I will apply the same thing on the phone number as well. Okay, phone should be unique and the email should be unique. Superb. So we have added the validation as well. So in this way, validation works in the MongoDB as well. Now, what you have to do here, it's time to add the services as well, or we will understand that how the services works. So it's time to add the user services .js. Superb. Or I will inject the express package. So it is required to add the express. Good. Now I will add the user. Okay, user model. Okay, so it is required to add here. Okay, so what you have to do is add the models, and I'm just targeting the user model like this. Along with that, I need to set up the router as well. Okay, so what you have to do here, express dot router. Okay, or I think I made a spelling mistake. ROUTR router. Okay, so in this way, we have added so many things in the user services. Or what I will do here, simply I will just add a few APIs. Okay, so router dot uh, get. Okay, so first we will create the get APIs, or we will use the uh, get users. Get users. Okay, along with that, in the first parameter, I will pass the request and the response in the anonymous function like this. Now we will use the we will use the MongoDB functions, like how to get the all users using the MongoDB functions. Okay, so where all users. Okay, or what I will do here, user dot uh, find. That's it. So I will use this function. So we will use the find function to get all the users list. Okay. Now I will add the await function as well. Okay. So that we can work with the asynchronously as well. Like our method should works like the asynchronous. Okay. Now along with that, I will use the try catch block as well, so that uh, uh, so that we can manage the error handling as well. Okay, or I will just use the response dot json like this. Okay, and before json I will just use the status as well. Status should be 200. Okay, or along with that, what I will do here, simply I will just get the response, which is the all users. Super. Okay, so we have access the things like this. Or in the catch block, I will just add the errors. Okay, I will just print the errors, or I will just use the response dot status dot 500. Okay, in the JSON I will just pass few messages, like message equals to uh, error. Okay, or status code equals to 500, should be 500. Or along with that, I will do the same with as well. Okay, so response data. Okay, or I will just use the all users here. Or status should be uh, 200 like this. Along with that, let me do some changes here as well. Message and status. Okay, super. So in this way we have created the services to get the all users using the MongoDB. Or here you see that how the MongoDB works with the services and how the router is working here. Okay, so the purpose is to use the router, is to tell you that how the user service, how the router works, and how the MongoDB function works with the services as well. Okay, now the thing is that what you have to do here. So first, let me export this module. Okay, module dot export. I will just export the router as well. Okay, like after that, what you have to do here, just go to the services. In the services, I will just it is required to add the user services, or it is required to add here. I require. Okay, or I will just add the services. Okay, services. Okay, along with that, I will add the user services like this, or I will just use the app.use function. Okay, or I will just define the endpoint like user. Okay, or I will just call the method like method with the uh, like it is required to add here. Okay, I will just add the user services like this. Okay, so in this way we can so in this way how the user service works. Okay, I don't need to add the require function here. Okay, because we have already added here. So in this way we have set up the things like slash API users. Along with that, what you have to do here, get users function is added already here. Now I will run the API so that we will understand that are we getting any error. So it is telling me that okay, it's what npm star, it's npm star. Okay, like I thought that what's the mistake I have made here. So application is running on port number 6060. Okay, like why this message is showing there, I think I forgot to change the message. Okay, so it should be 1000, not 6060. npm start again. Okay, or I will try to access this API, which is the get users, get all users. Okay, so let's see that everything is working correctly or not. I will go to the here, or I will just change the endpoint. The first endpoint will be user. Okay, like global, it is the global endpoint. Okay, that we have set up in the server.js. So this is the global endpoint. After that, we will use the services, and in the services, what the service I want to use. Okay, so this service I want to use, which is the get users. Superb. So I will just paste the URL. I will just try to hit the things like okay, so so the URL is working fine, and I'm getting the response data, which is the empty array. It means that I have no any records in the users collection. And if I tell you that that everything is why it is empty, just go to your browse collection. In the browse collections, you will see a users collection here. Okay, so users collection. Okay, so right now there is no any users in the test database. Okay, we use the services as well. Okay, or if I tell you the explanation again, that how the things are working, and how we set up the things like in the server.js. So first, what we have done here, we added the user services using the require function. Along with, and first you should know that when the require function works, uh, in the request services, you see that I have allowed the exports router. Okay, in the router, we defined the functions, we defined the methods like get, or in the first parameter we pass, like we are passing the endpoint and the service name, which is the get users, get all users. Okay, or in this scenario you see that the async function as well. Okay, so in this scenario I am I am use creating the methods asynchronously. It means that whenever you work with the MongoDB, then you should always create the APIs methods as the asynchronous. Okay, and because your API should work with the asynchronous behavior. Okay, now what you have to do here, simply I will just add the user. Okay, so that we will get the list of users as well. Okay, so what I will do here, I will add the router dot post, or I will just add the add user like this. Okay, or I will just add the async method. In the async method, I will uh, add the request and response. And I hope you get handy to use these things. Okay, like get, post, endpoints, and why we use the asynchronous function. Okay, as why uh, nc async. Okay, and what is the anonymous function, so how the things are working. Okay, so so that's why in the in the earlier in this video I show that how the API is created, and so that's why we use the uh, static functions. Okay, static APIs, and we worked with the static things. Okay, now we are working with the dynamic things. We are working with the uh, MongoDB server. Okay, and it is the cloud based server. Okay, so that you will be able to work with the cloud server as well. Okay, so it's a good thing, don't you think so, guys? Or guys, there is one request from my side, which is that hit the like button and share this video to your friends or colleagues on network as well. Or guys, I just want to remind you that please subscribe to my YouTube channel, because if you share it and if you give the response to this video, so so this video will get to the all those people who wants to learn the Node.js backend APIs. Okay, so that they will able to work with the production projects as well, like you. Okay, now what I will do here, simply uh, I will create a new object. Okay, so what you have to do here, simply where new user. Okay, or I will just create an object of the user. Okay, like this. So superb. What I will do here, I will just add the request body. So how the things works like this. So first, what I will do here, I will add the object, user object, and in the user object, what I will do here, I will pass all those values which is required to send for the user. Okay, so username. Okay, or the username is sending through the request body. Okay, or the username is should like this, and the another scheme, another value which I want to send, which is the request dot body dot phone. Okay, next is email. Okay, and request dot body dot email. Okay, now the next is password. Superb. So, like we are using the new object. Okay, so that so the new object means that we are going to create a new uh, row in the connection. Okay, or request dot body dot city, or the next is the education. education is request.body.education. So we have added the user model. Okay, and in the user model we have defined the such things like this. Now what you have to do here, I will just save this user to the MongoDB database. So how we can do this? See, just use new user dot save function. In the save function you have to pass the uh, like you have to use the things like this. Okay, so we have implemented the such things like this. Okay, so after that what I will do here, I will assign this thing into the new like I will just name it as a saved user, or I will just give the response dot status with the status of 201. Okay, or I will just give the JSON object. In the JSON object, I will do here, I will just pass the response data like this, or I will just give the response data with the saved users, or status. I will just give the status which is the true, or along with that I will give the status with the like message, like you should read the message as well. Okay, user is added successfully like this. So we created the method to create to add the user. Now we will add the response to in case we got the error. Okay, so it's with the status of 500, or JSON. I will add the JSON model. Okay, or I will just copy this message. Okay, so that we won't face any issue, or I will just pass it uh, with the status code 500. Okay, so in this way we created the post method to save the records in the MongoDB server. So this is the very simplest approach to work with the MongoDB, and how you can do the CRUD operations like this. Or let me explain you the methods again, that what I did here. So router.post. Okay, so we have defined the, it should the post method. Along with that we have defined the endpoint which should be add user. Okay, and we define the async function. It means that the method should work asynchronously. Okay, and if you are working with the DB functions, so you should use the await keyword as well. Never forget to add the await keyword, otherwise you will face the issue and you will get an error and you won't be able to work with the MongoDB anymore. Okay, so just add the just add the await keyword here. Okay, or along with that we bind the things in the try catch block, and in the try catch block I created a new model which is the new user. In the new user you see that I have added the object like this. Okay, in the object I passed the username, phone, email, password, city, and education from the request body. So in this way we define the things. Or after that what I will do here, uh, await new user model. Okay, and after we use the save function to save the records to the MongoDB collection, and after that I give the response which is the response dot status 201 dot JSON, and the JSON I'm giving these three things, the response data, and you will get the these response again from the MongoDB server. Okay, or if I run this project so that we can confirm that everything is working fine or not. Okay, or let me copy this endpoint. Okay, let me go to the Postman, or so this is the uh, post method which I created there. Okay, or I will just add the things like this which is the add users. Okay, or there I think there are new things I have added there. Okay, or let me add in the JSON. So username is Rohan. Okay, Rohan. Let me change the username. Rohan. Uh, 2000 like this. Okay. Password is the Rohan at the rate 123. Okay. Email. Okay. So let me add the email as well. So email should be Rohan at the rate gmail.com. Superb. Another is city. Okay, city I have added. Uh, Education. Okay, education, or I will just add the education, which is the BTech. Okay, so we have added the models. Okay, or I will just hit this API, and you will see that we got the response which is the not found, because we didn't define the user as well. Okay, and if you go to the global endpoint, then you will see that slash APIs and slash user. Okay, so now it's time to send the request again, and I see the message which is the status code 500, and why it is showing me this error. So let's see so let's see why this error is showing me. Okay, so let me go there, or I have to stop this application, or okay, so where the problem is causing, uh, let me console the things, console.log. Okay, so uh, request.body. Superb. So I made the mistakes. Let me check it again. Console.log or new user. Superb. Or I will just run the application again, so that we will understand that where the problem is causing, where the issue is happening. I will just send the request again. Okay, so I think the error is printing on. Okay, so model is undefined, and why is it so? Let me check it again. Why the model is undefined? Let me see, like where the problem is causing. Let me send the things. Okay, I think request body undefined request, or why uh, is it happening? So username, password, phone, everything I have added here. So where the problem is causing? Mm, Let me see. So I have add the method which is the add user. Okay, I made it as a request and response. Okay, or along with that, what I did here. Okay, guys. I find the problem where I made the mistake. Uh, I need to go here. Okay, or along with that, let me add this thing to the top. Okay, like so there is a important thing that you should know, that whenever you work with the middleware, okay, everything should managed properly, and okay, and everything should be in the correct order. Otherwise you will get an issue like this. Okay, because let me run this API again. I think I okay, so I got the response. So let me tell you that what what was happened there. Okay, so I added the express.json between below the user service. Okay, so it means that first it will process this thing. Okay, but in this scenario, I send the JSON request, but it was not able to process the JSON. Okay, so that's why everything should comes first before the adding such things. Okay, so make sure that everything you should add this thing on the top before calling these services as well. Okay, otherwise you saw issue like undefined message. Okay, so in this way you get the response. Okay, so let's see how the things are working. So we added the response. Okay, and what if I send the request again? Then you will see that the message is 500. Okay, and what's the purpose to get this message? Because we like so the if I'm trying this if I'm trying to send this message again. Okay, so in this way you see that we have added the validation, such validation which is the on the model. Okay, so here the things have done. Okay, or here we have successfully done the things like this. Now what I will do here, simply I will just call the send request. Okay, it's like get request, or in here you get the response like the Rohan users details. Okay, now what I will do here, I am just I will just try to uh, add a new record. Okay, so 1200. Okay, and phone I will change the phone number like this, or Rohan 1 at the rate gmail.com. I will send the request again. Then you will see that Rohan 01 is created like this. So I hope you love the thing that how to add the user to the collection, to the database, or if you love that and you see that uh, how we fix the bugs and how we detect the things that where the problem were causing there. You saw that how I fixed the things and how I added how I get to know that okay, I made the mistake in the middleware. Okay, so that's why it is called so that's why middleware section is very important, and everything should comes in the perfect order, otherwise you will face the issues like this. Okay, now it's time to what I will do here, it's time to delete the records. Okay, or it is a very important thing that you should know that how to delete the records. Okay, so what I will do is simply let me uh, stop the server, or let me clear the console as well. Okay, now I will create the router dot delete. Okay, or I will define the method which is the remove user. Superb. Along with that, I will make the async as well, and request dot response. Okay, uh, like this. So we have created a new method which is the remove user, or let's see how the how we can remove the user from the database. Okay, so let's see. So first I will get the existing user data. Okay, so await or user dot find method. Okay, so and there is a method which is the find one method is also exist. Okay, now what I will apply the filters as well. So how to find the data, like how to find the user. Okay, so there are the different so many aspects to find the users. Okay, so what I will do here, I will just find the user on the basis of email and phone number. Okay, so email, so request dot params dot email like this. Along with that, I will found the user on the basis of phone number. Okay, like if the user enters anything. Okay, I will be able to delete the records. Okay, so this is in this way uh, uh, we can use the email and phone number here. Okay, or what's the thing here? Let's remove the phone number first. Okay, first I will try to get the users from using the email. Okay, so I will just use the email. Okay, or I will just pass the email, user email. Okay, so this is the email we are using here. Okay, or I am just passing the in the find one function. So in this way we will get the records, whoever the records as an email. Now what I will do here, I will just delete the existing records. So what you have to do here, simply just call the method which is the where is deleted, that's it. Or I will just name the thing, like I will just add await user. So what I will do here, simply I will just use the method which is the delete one, that's it. Or I will just pass the method. Okay, like email should be email. Okay, that's it. Okay, or like this. So in this way we can delete the records, or I don't want to get anything from the database. Okay, or I will create the response dot status with the 200. Okay, I will give the JSON is a message. Okay, message should be user is deleted successfully. Okay, or I will give the status is true. That's okay. So here you see that that how the things are working with the CRUD operations. Right now I am trying to delete the data. Okay, or if you see that I applied the curly braces, in the curly braces I applied the things like email colon email. It means that first it will go to the section where the this email is exist. After that it will delete the record. There is another method which is a delete many. It means that if there is many records available with the same email, so it will delete the all the records which have the this same email. Okay, so there we use the email. So there we use the delete many function. Now what I will do here, I will just remove the user. So okay, so I will try to delete the records on the basis of email. Okay, so I will just run this application. Okay, or we will try to delete the user using this endpoint. Or I am pretty excited to delete the this user as well. So this is the delete endpoint. Or I will just add the remove user method. Okay, or so this is the user endpoint. So it is giving the 404 not found. And why it is causing the issue, let me go here. Okay, I forgot to add this thing in the params. Okay, so that's why I got the issue. And let me run the application again. Okay, so guys, these are the silly mistakes that I am trying to introduce in front of you, so that you won't do the same again. Okay, or now I have fixed the things. Or I will send the request again. There you will see that user is deleted successfully. Or if I try to fetch the records, there you will see that I have only one record. Okay, so and the record which have the email rohan1 @gmail.com is gone. Okay, so there see, so how the things are working. Okay, so we use the request.params.email. But what uh, uh, earlier I used at the time, at the moment, that email equals to Rohan. So this is the query. Okay, so if you want to use this methods, what you have to do here, simply I will just remove the things like this. Okay, so I will just add the things. Okay, or I will just use the query like this, or I will just remove the things like this. Okay, so you will be able to use the query parameter as well. Okay, so right now I am using the params. Okay, so it's totally up to you that how the things you want to introduce in the APIs, and how the endpoint you want to make. Now what I will do here, I will create an another API for the update the records, and after that we will be completing this course, and we will be able to create the such APIs. Or okay, so let's see how the things are working. So router dot put, okay, or I will just uh, name it as the update user. Okay, or I will just give the async method. Okay, it is the it should sync, it should follow the request and response. Okay, like this. So let's see. First you should know that how the update works. It works like the email delete. Okay, but in the update scenario, there that things become changed. So see how the things have changed. First what I will do here, okay, I will try to get the records on the basis of email. Okay, it's a good idea. Okay, so where uh, existing users, okay, we will try to get the existing users record using the await or user dot find one. That's it. Okay, or I will just apply the filter as the email. In the email I will just I will just get the parameter from the body. Okay, now see how the things work in the update. Okay, so I will just update the things again. Okay, so request dot body dot email. Okay, or existing users phone. Okay, so I am trying to update everything uh, from the request body. Okay, or existing user dot after what the parameter I need to change. Okay, city. Okay, request dot body dot city. Superb. Okay, or the next is education, existing users dot education. Okay, or request dot body dot education. Superb. Now I will update the update the username as well. Okay, existing users dot username. Okay, request dot body dot username. Okay, existing users dot phone username, email, password as well. Like I want to update the password as well. Okay, or you can do the things like this. So see, so we have added, so we have assigned all the values in the existing records. Now what I will do here, simply I will call a function which I would love to uh, introduce in front of you. Okay, so update one, that's it. Okay, I will just send the request of existing users. Okay, so we see the update one function. Okay, or there is an very important thing to know that update one function works differently. Okay, like you can't pass the existing user model directly. So what you have to do here, simply first you have to apply the filter. Okay, or email. So I will just pass the email as well. Okay, so request dot body dot email. Okay, after that, what I will do here, I will pass the set function. Okay, in the set parameter, I will just give the existing user. Okay, and I will just give the response dot JSON. Okay, or in the JSON, I will just pass the message. Okay, message is user updated successfully. That's it. So this is the method I use with the update one. If you want to use the update one function, then you have to pass the first parameter will be your first parameter will be uh, filter. Okay, after that you have to pass in the dollar set. You have after that you have to pass the existing user uh, model. Or if I run this API again, if I run this project again, okay, there you will see that update user. Okay, or I will just go to the put function. Okay, or user update user, that's it. Okay, or I will just add this model. Okay, so that we won't face any issue while working with the things. Okay, or I will just go to the update, or I will just share the things like this. Okay, or I want to update all the records which with the XYZ 2000 to 2. Okay, or phone number is 9090909090. That's it. Or I will just give I just want to apply I just want to update the record which have the like Rohan. Okay, Rohan at the gmail.com. Okay, or along with that the education should be like BCA. Okay, or XYZ at the rate 123. Or if I just hit the enter, then you will see that user updated successfully message. Or if I just try to get the records, then you will see that records have changed where the email is rohan at the rate gmail.com. So here the things have done from my side, that how the REST API is created in the Node.js. And in this 2 hours of lecture, you see that that everything from the basics, that how to set up the middlewares, what is the Node.js, and how we use the MongoDB cloud server as well, and how the settings we have applied on the MongoDB Atlas. That like there we have done so many things. Like we have import the .env file as well. Okay, there, and we use the environment variables, and we use the user services. In the user services we do so many things regarding the CRUD operations. Okay, or like we have done a very small step in this video, but my purpose is to tell you that how the like how the API is working, how the API is created. If you know the basics about the APIs in the Node.js, after that you will be able to get more knowledge by yourself. Okay, I just want to give you an homework, that create the project from the scratch by watching this video again. Okay, or after that after finishing these steps, I just want that created the users, you have to do with the products as well. Okay, like you have to create the APIs for the e-commerce, like you will be able to create the products list, delete, update, such kind of things. Okay, After that, you have to apply the authorization as well, authentication as well, JWT token, how the JWT token works, how the value, how the apply the authentication using the headers as well. Okay, like how to pass the values in the headers. So there are lot of things you have to learn about the Node.js. But my video is to and my purpose is to tell in this video that how the things have started from the scratch. And I know you that you will learn so many things by your on your own. Okay, and I appreciate the things that you have stick this video till here. Okay, and if you stick this video till here, so just uh, give me the thumbs up icon in the comment box of this video, so that I will get to know that yes, you have watched a full video. And I will give the shout out to you as well. Okay, or there is an important update, guys. We have our, our official website, which is the f2bstack.com. Just go there and you will find everything regarding your content. And there we have lot of videos on the YouTube, and you can see the blogs regarding the .NET SQL as well. Okay, or this is the first video on the Node.js. Okay, so like I am waiting for the response from your side, so that we will go for with the further things. Okay, so I am just hoping the best on this video from you. Okay, and I love this video as well. Okay, so I just want to remind you that please subscribe to my YouTube channel and share this video to your friends or colleagues or network as well. Or guys, subscribe to this channel as well. Okay, and share this video to have more and more friends in your network as well. Okay, so thank you for watching this video till here, and till then, take care guys. Bye bye, have a good day.